What's up, everybody? Long time no see. I thought I would stop through, do a video since it's the holiday season. A lot of people are confused about what to make for people who don't eat meat. So I'm just gonna give a quick breakdown, rundown, let you all know kind of what we're looking for if we come to your house for the holidays. Number one, we're really not expecting too much. That's number one. We're really not expecting too much. But let me go over the categories of when I say vegan, because it's all either wrapped into one. Either you say vegetarian and you think everybody goes under that category, or you say vegan and you think everybody goes under that category. I put them in three categories. So one, you have vegetarian. Vegetarian, those are the people who don't eat meat, but they eat meat, animal byproducts. So they still eat dairy, they still eat eggs, this, that, the other. They'll probably be the ones hovering around the pies and whatnot because they usually can eat those things, right? Then you have vegan. Vegan is the people who don't eat meat, don't eat dairy, don't eat eggs, don't eat byproducts like vanilla, the imitation vanilla, not regular vanilla, but imitation vanilla has something called castoreum in it. Actually, it's on this shirt at the bottom. Basically, it's beaver satin. They're going to stay away from a lot of things, right? And then you have alkaline. Those are people with a very strict diet. They want to alkalize their bodies, so they stay away from acidic foods. So they'll go even deeper and stay away from things like white potatoes, for sure. Maybe even sweet potatoes, for sure. Now maybe they splurge that day just because they're trying to accommodate their family in showing up and showing out and having a good time and putting a little bit of food on their stomach. But those are the three categories. I will say stick with the vegan lane and you can pretty much take care of everybody on that day to make sure everybody has something. Now, the first thing you want to do with your meal is make sure you have a salad. Yes, salad is not the only thing that we eat, granted, but we like salad. Salad is good. Please give us a salad with just plants. No croutons, however you say it. No shredded cheese, no bacon, not even any bacon bits, because bacon bits have soy mostly and they're vegan, but don't even put that. Take that and put them in little bowls on the side next to the dish. Don't incorporate that in the dish. Don't put dressing on it. That will allow us to be able to have something leafy, green, plant-based that we can just munch on. Another thing with that salad, make sure that you get us some dressing. Something with an oil and vinegar base that doesn't have dairy. Usually that's Italian dressing. Not all Italian dressings are made the same, but Italian dressing, balsamic vinegar, those vinaigrettes are usually good. Just try to look through it and see if it doesn't have dairy. Don't make it too hard, because at the end of the day, we know how to figure it out. Okay, so just a plant salad. Put the dairy on the side. Next thing you want to do, can we get one or two items? One or two. That's all we ask for, one or two items that is strictly without meat or meat byproducts. What I suggest is taking your green beans and taking your sweet potatoes. Now, it depends on how people cook their sweet potatoes / candy yams. If you don't want to do that, then try to mashed potatoes. But I'm going to give you a good way to do your sweet potatoes, your candy yams. Now, can't use the marshmallows unless you want to use vegan marshmallows. Let's start with the green beans though. Okay, so they have this thing called vegetable broth. It is just like chicken broth. It's just like chicken broth, man. It is what it is. I was a meat eater for 30 plus years. It's just like chicken broth. Vegetable broth. Add a little bit of salt. Whatever salt you choose. Add a little bit of salt to it if you feel like it's not salty enough. But get some vegetable broth, put your green beans in there. Now we got our green beans, our vegetable broth. Add some onions if you want to do that. Add some onions in there. Cook it up just like you cook green beans. That'll be your dish for the vegans. Now we get a nice more hefty, starchy thing in there. That will be the sweet potatoes, or yams as people call them. Don't put the marshmallows on there. Stay away from the marshmallows, like I said, unless you want to go to a place that sells vegan marshmallows. You can maybe look online or whatever, or go to one of these specialty stores that you've heard of and get some vegan marshmallows. But what I suggest is just leave that off. What you do, Take your sweet potatoes, you get vegan butter, and you get some brown sugar. Now, what I'm gonna let you know about vegan butter is two things that's in everything that we like: fat and salt. That's vegan butter. Now, the fat source is different. It comes from plants, right? Vegetable oils, right? Coconut oil, different other vegetable oils, safflower oil, different stuff like this. A great brand that I like is a brand called Melt, M-E-L-T. Also, another brand is Earth Balance. If you use that, you will be fine. To me, I cannot taste the difference. Now, people like the richness of dairy butter. That's cool. That's fine. That's perfect. That's beautiful. But it ain't really that different, because dairy butter is, you're attached. Your satiety levels are attached to the fat in the butter. That's what oil is. So that's the fat. They're also attached to the saltiness and some of the sweetness. Nut oils have a sweetness to them, and the butter also has a saltiness to it. So it's pretty much the same. So you cook up the sweet potatoes with the vegan butter and your brown sugar, leave the marshmallows on the side, and now you got two dishes. You got your green beans, that's number one. You got your sweet potatoes, that's number two, candy yams, whatever you want to call them. Another thing that you can do is just ask. If you got one person coming, just ask them. If you got 15 people coming, more than likely they may need to bring something. But if one person coming, they don't want to bring something just that they're gonna eat. So just ask, what do you like? You like salad? What type of vegetables you like? Whatever. And then you can accommodate them in that way. But yeah, man, you can make different pastas, and I mean, even like the pasta salad. Usually that can be a vegan dish, but I say stick to the vegetables, like green beans, something simple, something that people aren't going to touch in a mass way where they'll be frustrated with you for making it a different way without the hog and all that other stuff that, you know, Southerners, because I'm from Oklahoma, so Oklahoma, then the South, right? So I understand what we love and what we like to eat. So there you go. It's very simple. Get you a salad, remove the shredded cheese, put that on the side, put it in a bowl, the bacon, whatever else. Keep the dressing off of it until people get their salad and they can put their own dressing on there, and then give us two dishes. Can you just give us two vegan dishes? And like I said, vegetable broth, it's on the same aisle as the chicken broth and the beef broth, and vegan butter. We're talking about fat and salt. That's what people love, so it's not going to kill your palate. And more than likely, those dishes will be just for them. You have 50 different dishes. Can we get two? I mean, literally, when you go to these holiday dinners, they have turkey, they have ham, they have dressing, they have mashed potatoes, they have potato salad, they have candy yams, they have green bean casserole, some of them got broccoli casserole, rolls, all this type stuff. Can we just get some green beans and the yams? Can that be our thing along with the salad? That's a complete meal for us because we're not expecting too much anyway. Anyway, I ain't gonna make this too long. I hope you took something from that. For all you vegans out there, and support. This is our Teespring store shirt. So basically, this is the vegan checklist. What we look for when we at the store: no meat, no eggs, no butter, no milk, no whey, no bone char, no castoreum. You know, we break it down. There's a few other things in there, but these are the ones that I know I make sure that I try to look for or try to have an understanding of. If you want to get the shirt, go to our Teespring account. I'll have it linked in the description. Just go there and go support us. We need all the support we can get. Y'all know this is a pandemic. You know, catering is a little bit lower now. The group sizes are lower and whatnot. We go out, we hustle, we make it how we make it. We do videos, we sell stuff. So if you're not gonna support anything else, buy a t-shirt and then you can represent yourself as a vegan. There you go. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a happy holiday. Have a safe holiday. 2020 has been a rough one. Let's continue to be safe, be vigilant, make it through. Say your prayers at night, Do what you got to do. But I'm out. I'm through. I'm trying to think of something else to say, but I don't have a wrap up. We out of here. All right. See y'all.